in Bismarck. The home team took both games. This evening, they're playing the Railroad to Roosevelt rivalry in Dickinson for the first time. The Sticks coming off a win. The Larks have lost 3 straight. In the top of the first inning of this one, Jack Soros starting for Badlands takes care of Davis Baker. That is the second out of the frame. But later in the inning, Bismarck will pick up a run, and it comes off the bat of Kyle Vidston. Bismarck continues. He's just been really good all year long so far. C.J. Richmond scores. He walked and stole the base as well. Larks have the lead. In the home half of this inning, though, Quade Peters for the Big Stick strikes out. Corey Braun pitching for the Larks. You saw Kevin's weather, so you know this baby rained. It is suspended in the first inning, as that's all the farther they got, and the rain took over. Legion baseball in the capital city. The Reps against the Senators, and the Reps would jump out to an early 3-run lead in the top half of the first. The Senators, though, answering back in the home half. Andrew Patton knocks in Aiden Johnson. Senators would cut that deficit again in the bottom of the second inning on this wild pitch as Joe Juma would score from third. That makes it a 3-2 game. Then with the score tied at 3-all, the Reps would restore the lead as Jackson Herman grounds one through. Austin Wick would score. The Reps scored all the runs after that and take it by the final of 8-3 and sweep the doubleheader 11-1. Post 400 and the Dickinson Rough Riders split their doubleheader in Fargo today. The Riders take Game 2. Game 5 of the NBA championship, no contest. Boston wins it, takes the series 4-1. Team North Dakota wrapped up training today in Bismarck, and now the girls are off to the Junior National Dual Wrestling Tournament. The U19 team is heading to Oklahoma.
I'm not here to play around. I want to do something. So you're like having these girls back here. You're pushing them and they're pushing you. So that helps a lot with that other side of the fun part of it.
When I first started, I was in 3rd grade, and there was not very many girls wrestling. All I did was wrestle boys. But then over the years, I never thought it would be happening, but it got sanctioned, which is very cool. So now it's really growing. It's becoming a big sport.
When these athletes eventually get to college, they will be in freestyle, so big events like this will help get them ready for the future.
This tournament is like stepping your toes in the water, and then it gets you prepared for Fargo Nationals, and then all of that will get you prepared for collegiate wrestling because it's a whole different style of wrestling than high school. So it just prepares you mentally and physically to how demanding it will be.
The camaraderie of a dual meet, our lineup against Iowa or whoever. Yep. And that type of a format and setting is fun for them. But for me, I want them to get the competition, the match count, the experience to prepare them for Fargo.
And again, Fargo is the Junior and National Cadet Tournament, which is the biggest high school age wrestling tournament in the world.